Got any ideas?
Hey guys, VALTORIOUS the Awoken here. Now, I know probably like what, last week when I made that video about like Ultimate Spider-Man, like do I think like he's worse, garbage, you know, or just plain he aight. But we're gonna talk about Green Goblin, Ultimate Green Goblin. Like, oh my god, like Ultimate Green Goblin I think is like my favorite Goblin, probably like throughout the entire like Spider-Man series, because it's like, okay, you know, you have Ultimate Goblin that wants to destroy Spider-Man and just, you know, do his own things. But when things keep leading up to like further and more complications of him either being arrested, him being defeated multiple amount of times, him trying to use Spider-Man even though he already knows who he is, because in the Ultimate story, it's like I said before in my previous videos, it's like everybody knows who Spider-Man is, and it's like there's no way you can keep it like a secret and stuff, because it's like, sure, he's only been Spider-Man for like a year, and it's understandable, you know, he's only been Spider-Man for like a year, and he doesn't have like that full training, so you know, he keeps getting beaten, having the mask be taken off and stuff like that. But freaking Ultimate Goblin, you talking about, this man is ruthless and relentless and is not really afraid to like get the job done and stuff, because it's like, okay, mainstream Goblin is still good, because it's like, yes, Norman Osborn, he was the leader of the Dark Avengers, and I believe he was also the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Also killed Gwen Stacy and did a lot of horrendous things to Spider-Man over the course of the years of comic book history. And you know, I can't take anything away from Ultimate, I mean not Ultimate Goblin, mainstream Goblin, because it's like he did do like things that was somewhat of the impossible and stuff, because he also became Carnage Goblin. You know, that was quite interesting as well. I like that too. Now, picture this. Who you think will win of a fight between Carnage Goblin or Ultimate Goblin? Well, more like, I should say, Carnage Goblin versus Pure White God Goblin. Now, before I get into that version of that crazy amount of Goblin and stuff, because it's like, Ultimate Green Goblin, the part that I truly liked about him is because he had a God complex. And the thing is, it's like his power in his tale, he was like, well, he's getting stronger and stronger and stuff, because even after when Harry eventually became like a goblin himself, and then he killed his son out of rage and stuff, at the time Nick Fury wasn't in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I believe it was Carol Danvers. She was in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. at the time, and you know, she shot and supposedly maybe killed Norman, but it, you know, he's still alive and stuff. So it's like, it tells you to a degree how Norman's power was actually growing, because Ultimate Goblin was crazy, you know. And it's like, when you have a person that's in that figure and in that statue, it's like, you need to get rid of him as soon as possible and stuff, because you can't just sit there and, okay, you have him in jail for a bit, but you know there's going to be something that's going to go haywire in there. You know, I was even surprised to a degree when you see multiple amount of times where Otto, first he was trying to get revenge on Norman for a bit, then they teamed up together, then after when they was all like about to bid they farewells and stuff, because it was like they escaped for the final and last time, you know, they was just saying like, man, screw Spider-Man, let's just be out. Norman was like, hell no, nobody ain't going nowhere, what you talking about, let's be out? Like, he ruined all of our lives. He was being cheerleader and stuff, until Otto was like, nah, let's just go like that. He said, forget you, who you talking about? And then after for a while, Norman and him was fighting, and the one thing that I kind of like, and it was so crazy, because Norman got the job done. He freaking killed Otto. He killed Dr. Octopus, and I'm like, this man, they said when they found his corpse, his head was burnt and bashed in, like there was nothing on his shoulders. And I was like, yo, this man is like, oh my god, this man is freaking crazy and stuff, because it's like, I know in the mainstream Green Goblin, I know they fought, but I don't remember. I mean, it's probably it was probably like an issue or two where he probably did defeat him or maybe killed him or something, but I personally don't probably even recalling that even happened and stuff. Ultimate Green Goblin, this man got the job done and he killed Auto. He's like, yo, listen, if y'all don't all work with me, this could happen to y'all. And it was like, all right, let's do it. Let's go over to Spider-Man's house, you know. And it's just so, it's funny, it's messed up. They're all at his house. Yo, Peter, come outside to play, Peter. And it's crazy. So you had this man, you had Spider-Man basically fighting all of them, even though he got shot in the yeah, I got shot in the stomach because Punisher was trying to kill Captain America, because in this time, you know, the Avengers was like looking into Spider-Man, like, yo, like, you know, he's good, the kid's good. And then Ultimate Captain America, he's like, nah, he alright, but he needs some training and stuff. So he's like, yo, let me hook him up. But you know, at that time he got shot in the stomach because he was protecting Cap. Then he stitched up the wound and stuff. Then he went to go fight all of them outside. He managed to defeat them. And two, the final bout of Green Goblin showed up. He was like, y'all, I'm here to take your life. Who in their right mind how would you have Johnny Storm as freaking let's put him out with more fire. Let's throw fire on him and see if that'll work. He's a goblin that uses fire. Who in their right mind? That's like saying, yo, how you put out fire? Oh, you put out fire with more fire. That's stupid. That's freaking stupid. So you know what happened? He became pure white god goblin. Where it's, oh my god, it was so dope because the skin and how he was looking and how Spider-Man was like, yo, I can't. And he's like, yeah, Peter, this is what's gonna happen to your ass. I'm about to burn your shit. You're gonna be a burnt spider. And I just love Ultimate Green Goblin, because it was like the way he was going about. He was like, in this way, he was planning and manipulating stuff kind of to a degree. Even when he got on TV and he was saying, oh, it was basically Nick Fury's fault. He held me against my will. I didn't get a proper trial. You know, things that was going off to the degree. I mean, he was planning and stuff too. You know, everybody was like, oh, you know, he like this, like how that's not true. And then Spider-Man was like, yo, I gotta get people to safety. Like, yo, Norman is out and stuff. And I love how everybody was panicking, because it's like, this is the truth. This is how you're supposed to be afraid of somebody who has all the power, keeps getting stronger, and is a goddamn monster. So it's like, yes, this is how I like the story, because it was like Peter was like, yo, Aunt May, yo, get Gwen, yo, get Mary Jane, yo, get them out of here, and stuff. Like, I'm gonna fight him by myself. And he did good, you know. He managed to, you know, get the job done, even though he kind of died himself, you know. But yeah, and then he comes back later. But yeah, freaking Ultimate Green Goblin is like, yes, like, this is what I've loved and I've learned for it. Because it's like, even when watching, no, I'm not watching, even when playing the game Ultimate Spider-Man, playing that, like, I wanted more of that, even though it was talking about like Venom, and it kind of like dragged everything from the Carnage, Silver Sable, Green Goblin, Beetle, all of it, you know, it kind of like dragged it. But my favorite fight in the entire game was fighting Green Goblin. Like, yeah, Beetle was like my second favorite. But Green Goblin was like my first. Like, I just loved the concept of fighting Green Goblin. I wanted to play as him, but I think you had to put in a code breaking cheat code for that. But yeah, I just love freaking Green Goblin and stuff. Ultimate Green Goblin was freaking amazing. He was amazing and stuff, because it's like, you know, you got a person with a god complex and he's running around wrecking stuff. You got a freaking monster on your hands. That's what I said. And even when it was, when I think they either had a cure for him or they didn't have a cure for him. Either way, he still kind of like broke out of his cell. Still was looking for Spider-Man at the time, even though he wanted to, at previous times in the story, he wanted to see his son. He wanted to make things up with his son. His son became, like I said before, he became a Green Goblin. He fought his son to a standstill. He killed his own son. He wanted to die. But I thought that even after when he killed the son, maybe, you know, it kind of changed him a little bit. Like, well, okay, my son's dead. Maybe I should just, you know, I should just stop right now. Because I killed my own son with my own hands. Like, maybe I should just relax. Nope. He still was going on a rampage, killing more people and stuff. Murdered poor Dr. Octopus and stuff like that. You know, in the mainstream Spider-Man, when you had when you had Carnage Goblin, this man was tormenting his own son, and then had his grandson. He had his grandson become like a Carnage Goblin and stuff. Like, yeah, you know, you're gonna get into the family business, because even in the mainstream Spider-Man, Goblin was sometimes always tormenting Harry's life. You know, he was always kind of like doing this. He was like, yo, Harry, like, what's up? You know, I'm a bully right now. And he always did this in times like that. That's why I said, like, and even though he had smarts and he was like switching back and forth, you could say he had a god complex, but it was more for intelligence and control. He was more of the control dominant stuff. You have Ultimate Goblin, who just kind of wants destruction, kill people, and just do whatever he want. That was pretty much it. So, you know, that's why I said, it's like, I personally enjoy Ultimate Green Goblin. I personally enjoy it and stuff, because it's like, even after when he did came back eventually, though, because when he was burning in the fire after when Mary Jane hit him with the truck, he was smiling and teasing when he heard, oh, Spider-Man dead? Oh yeah? And he was like, that grin on his face while he was burning in there, and I'm like, yo, my boy, what happened? Like, what happened? Now, the fight itself between Spider-Man and him, like, I was kind of wondering, like, yo, what happened to the X-Men? Like, should the X-Men, they should have came in there, helped good old Peter out, you know, Kitty Pryde, somebody could have helped him out. I believe Ice Boy was there. Well, Iceman, I think Iceman was there, but I think he was knocked out. Yeah, somebody knocked him out. So yeah, because I mean, you could have froze him or something, but again, Ultimate Goblin is insanely strong and stuff, so it's like, you know, you can't fully do much to him. That's why I go back. That's why I asked the question, like, who you think will win, Ultimate Green Goblin or Carnage Goblin? Because Carnage Goblin, he's like somewhat immune to fire. You know, he's like immune to it and stuff. Because over the years, the Carnage symbiote, you know, gain like immunity to like certain things. Like all Venom symbiotes, they've eventually gained like some sort of form of immunity to the previous bout that was hurting them before. So it's not like as it was fresh and young before, where you either use fire and, you know, it gets them crazy. You use ultrasound. Now sound still works on them, but if you turn it up to a very, very high frequency, it'll leave them and stuff. But over the years, they have been gaining certain immunities to certain things to them. So it made the suit more durable and more stronger. So I was like, that's why, like, yeah, I kind of wonder who will win that fight. Because if you, like I said, you got pure white god Goblin. I don't know. I think Carnage Goblin will probably maybe take that L here. I don't know. But yeah, you know, Ultimate Green Goblin, you know, solid story of how, like I said before, how everybody like came together. Everybody knew who Spider-Man identity was. He kind of wanted to use Peter for his own ends, but obviously that didn't work because Spider-Man is still Spider-Man. He got arrested, got beat up over and over again, tried to take over the White House. That didn't work out. Nick Fury had him up, got out. So it's just what it is, man. That's what I said. It's like it is what it is. But man. But I am going to end this right here. So if you like, well, what would I call this? Like an Ultimate Green Goblin discussion on. I don't know what I'm gonna title the video. I don't know. It'll come to me, you know, because right now it's like what, 3 a.m. I don't know. It'll come to me because it's like I don't know. But yeah, you know, If you like what you heard you like, please subscribe, share, do all that wonderful stuff. And I'll catch you later.